for coming and for being a part of this tonight. Exciting night, and I thought it went spectacularly well. For the talent, as I said in the ring tonight, when we did this a little over a year ago in Blackpool, I thought we really kind of scored on the talent, and it was an incredible night that sort of changed the course of the business here. But looking at this talent pool and everybody and what was accomplished here tonight, I think we're just, again, nicking the surface of what can be done, and I'm really excited about this thing. That's right. Try to make like that's not back there. Just excited about this brand going forward. So I'm going to turn it over to you because I'm sure you have some questions on it all.
Any update on Ginny? Sorry.
Go ahead, no.
Any update on Ginny and her injury tonight?
So I hate to always say anything more, obviously, than we know at the moment, but obviously she got knocked out. I don't want to say knocked out. She got a concussion or got hit in the head. Other than that, she seems fine. So we'll make sure that she's okay and put her in protocol, and she'll get the best medical care we can give her.
I want to ask you a quick question about, obviously, tonight, huge announcement with the NXT UK brand. It's been all over social media. People are buzzing about it. And I guess some of the questions are like, is there going to be eventually some tapings in Scotland or in Northern Ireland? And all those questions that you're going to get today.
You can't just be happy with what we give you.
I need to ask it.
No, yeah. It's all about me.
But because for you, I mean, this is your baby. It's been a long process. You and a team doing this. The event last year in Blackpool. It's been a long road to get to here. So I guess the question is, why now? Why was now the right time? And is it a case of, you know, if you want us to come to you, we're going to get there eventually?
No, I think like I said, Blackpool was a moment that we said, look, it's going to move forward from here. There's going to be more to come. It's just not an easy process. When you're a global brand the size of the WWE, there's a lot of partners to go through. There's a lot of other things that you have to look at, and it's all a big domino effect on where everything sits. And, you know, some of the deals that you have existing don't cover things that didn't exist, 5-10 years ago when you were making those deals. So things, social media, OTT networks, all those things, you have to take a new look at it. So it's taken us some time, taken us a little bit longer than we wanted to get here, but here we are. We're still not 100% rock solid on every single component of it, which is, as we're at the very tail end. But until the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, right, we don't want to say, because then it just can lead you down the wrong path. So as soon as we know more, we will. What we know right now is the dates that we announced today, and when those tapings will take place, and that the intent is to expand out the brand to women's division, tag team division, and it's an effort to show the world the talent level that is here in the UK on all facets.
And just a very quick follow-up on that. People say about the WWE Network, is that where this is going to air? Do you know that yet?
Not sure yet. That's why I didn't say.
Okay.
The UK obviously has a thriving indie scene at the moment. Have you worked out some sort of deal where you'll be working with all the indie companies out there, like Fight Club Pro, Progress, that sort of thing?
I think to work out with all the indies, I think I've said this before. I said it when we were in Blackpool. There are groups that are cultivating talent. I like to work with those. There are also just groups that are out there just putting on shows and just, you hear the stories of, it's just that somebody puts on a show, and are you going to get paid? Are you going to get this? Is there medical? Is there this? Or there, it's a lot of things. Trying to upgrade. It's hard. Fans just see it and they think like they either like the product or they don't. I'm trying to upgrade the behind the scenes for the talent, for their health, for their well-being, for their careers. I want this to be a career for people, not a thing that you do and then, you hope that you make it, and then if you don't, 15 years later, you're going, man, I just spent a lot of time doing this and have nothing to show for it or whatever. Trying to change that and trying to change it for their well-being. So that's the effort, and that's what this is. And at the same point in time, showcasing them to the world. I've said it before, the pathway to get to WWE, the pathway to get to this being the career didn't necessarily exist before. I think you're beginning to see that pathway in front of them now, talent are, and that's what this is about.
I guess following on from that, is there anyone on your, aside from the guys we've seen tonight, is there anyone on your talent wish list in the UK scene you want to get?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of talent here. You know, it's a matter of what they're doing at the time. Are they free to be able to do it? But yeah, and look, there are talent that were here tonight that the difference in them now from when I saw them in Blackpool, not that I'm not keeping an eye on them, but if you were to just to look from then to now, the difference in them is night and day. That's what this is about, right? Improvement. We have stayed in touch with almost all of those people through all of our outlets to give them advice, keep them moving forward with their careers and what we want to see them do and how we want to see them progress, so that they continue forward with their careers. That's what this is about getting everybody better. And you know, I think that's a part of this. So yeah, there are a lot of talent out there we want to work with.
Dale, if you want to go ahead.
Was this always an extension of the NXT brand, or is that something that kind of developed as you looked into this more?
I think it organically developed to that. I think it was kind of always what was in my head of how it would end up being. But when we did it the first time, it was sort of hey, WWE is going to do this UK tournament. And I think it helped us put more eyeballs on it. But as NXT has become more and more established, the ability to look at Raw and SmackDown as kind of the sort of, I hate even using the term main roster sometimes, but the two bigger kind of flagship juggernauts that are out there, and where everything sits underneath it. You know, it's not a downgrade, but it's just this global system that allows you to have the benefits of the WWE and a career that can be meaningful, and hopefully as these progress forward, as I've said before, putting these in other international markets, doing this throughout the globe. So you're in some way building a global territory system, you know, much like existed in the U.S. years ago, but global. And having talent have those places to work, so that even if they spend time in a location, but they're not quite ready to make that move yet, or it's just time for them to go someplace else, they can go someplace else, but still stay within that system, still continue to grow. You know, if I was a 25-year-old kid trying to make it in the business and they told me, you want to go to the Middle East for 6 months and work a territory there, hell yeah. You know, those are the things that are a blast when you're at that time frame, and to be able to have that experience, to me, will be so valuable to all those talent.